Bucks welcoming the team who beat them for it all, the Philadelphia Eagles. Only one team will keep the winning ways going to start the season as we're off in week 2. Dory Jackson now to return it. Jukes out a one-stop. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Starting on the ground here with Barkley. He's pushed straight ahead, and that's maybe a yard at most. Something he does so well. Nick Bolton making the stop.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. They go play action. Here's Hurts. Buying some time left. He's keeping it. Short pickup to their own 31. Drew Tranquill brings him to the ground.
You know, Kate, they always say that QB clock. You know what it's more like? It's more like an alarm. Especially in a situation like that, and it's a good thing you woke up to it. Able to make something out of nothing and at least keep them moving forward.
Hurts with it on 3rd and short. That's caught for the first. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
1st and 10. Ball set up at the 48. Barkley on the shotgun handoff. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. He'll get 2 yards, and that brings up 2nd down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
A play fake now Hurts to throw. He's got Devontae Smith. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. He goes as a gain of 19 yards. And that's a Philadelphia 1st down.
Eagles.
Barkley trying this up the gut. Not the way to begin a new set of downs, Brock, as they drop it behind the line.
Perception and reality, Kate. The perception out there from the public is edge rushers are defined by their sacks. The reality in the locker room and in the huddle is you could be defined by your relentlessness. And his motor never stopped. Helped him track it down for a loss on the outside.
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. Hurts tucks it, starts running. Fighting for all he can, partner, but this play is not going to get past the line. It's going to be 3rd down.
Nice little welcoming party waiting for him at the line of scrimmage. No surprises that time. This defense was ready.
On 3rd down, it's Hurts. Intercepted. Fred McDuffie in to pick it off. And the Chiefs force the turnover on the first series of this game. So the first drive of the game ends not in points, Brock, but in an INT.
And I get it. Opening drives aren't always going to end up with points or a touchdown. Good thing, though, there's a lot of opportunities left to make up for that miscue and go get yourself back in rhythm and back on script.
Now it's the first carry for Isaiah Pacheco. He starts out this drive with a nice gain of 8, 2nd down.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Second down run by Pacheco. And they get to him a good ways downfield from that line of scrimmage.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the first down, but got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
First and 10 from the 41. It's Pacheco again. And he's able to drive this to the 29 before the stop. It's a gain of 12 there. And it'll be first down, Kansas City.
Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
So through one, this game, more for you defensive maestros out there. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the second. Back to Arrowhead in just a moment. About set for the second quarter. Chiefs football here. They're looking at yet another first and 10 on this drive. Has some space inside the 15. And he will get this to the end zone for a Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs get the game's first points here in the second. It's an Isaiah Pacheco touchdown. That one right down the middle. And they add one on to their first touchdown of the contest. Tucker on now to kick this one away. And this one bounces into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback out to the 20. Philadelphia settled and ready. It's first and 10. Motion man is the tight end here, going left. First down throwing for Hurts. Escapes the pocket. Finds a seam down the middle. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
You know I love those chunk completions. They're so critical. Those chunk plays, they lead statistically so often to scoring. And then when you get it to a tight end and play action, it's just a little icing on the cake.
First down, around with Barkley. Went in there full steam ahead, but he ran out of steam pretty quickly. No gain on that one.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline and his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards. He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, just find a way to get him the ball.
This is complete downfield to Smith. And they bring him down around the 34. It's a gain of 22. And that's good for an Eagles first down. Now Hurts. It's a screen to Barkley. They get to him, and he loses the football. It's out. And this is picked up by the Chiefs. And they're going to take possession of the football. They're going to do it deep on the side of the field. New offense preps to head out. We've got a stoppage. They want to make sure this is a turnover. What an incredible drive they had authored, Brock. But all that progress, and pardon the pun here, just fumbled away.
Yeah, I couldn't say it better myself.
Take that fumble away. The officials overturn the call and say he was down. They're going to run with Barkley. And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on 1st and goal. Offense up to the line fast.
Brings up 2nd and goal. The 11-yard line.
On the play fake, it's Hurts. That's incomplete on 2nd down. Well, no look on his first look of the game. And that brings up 3rd and goal. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. And they bring him down at the 7-yard line.
Those little short throws, they are high percentage and certainly bread and butter, but they really run the risk of a quick tackle just like that and being stopped short of the sticks.
Elliott connects there, and it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is if the kicking team was out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run by Pacheco. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a 1st down. That's 8 yards on that run, and now it's 2nd down. We're to the 2-minute warning from Arrowhead. And it's the Chiefs looking at 2nd and 1. Right back to Pacheco. And his short game gets them a new set of downs. Working quickly here.
Kansas City Chiefs.
Mahomes on 1st and 10. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's brought down after a short game.
You know, Kate, over the years, I have heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
That's grabbed inside the 30. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs grow their lead just before halftime. It's a Marquise Brown touchdown. Butker to try the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Chiefs drive their lead to 11.
14. Eagles 3.
Butker on now to kick this one away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Drive starts with a quick throw left, complete. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line.
It's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
They go play fake with Hurts. Dump off to his fullback. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs. Timeout taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their first. Ball on the 45, 1st and 10. Hurts setting up to throw. Buys time, rolling right. Now Hurts fumbles. And the Chiefs look like they have it. But it bounces out of bounds, so they'll retain possession. So following the fumble and the recovery, here comes 2nd and short. Throwing now, following the turnover. That's caught by A.J. Brown. He's got it in the red zone. And he gets in. Touchdown, Philadelphia! The Eagles make it a one-score game before halftime. A.J. Brown, the touchdown. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period, end of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. Returning it from the 4. Get to him before he can amount to much, just beyond that 15-yard line.
16-yard
line. Just over 30 seconds left in the half as they come to the line. 1st and 10, it's Mahomes. No one open, so he chucks this to another county.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. From the gun, it's Mahomes. Taking a deep shot here. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, 3rd down coming up.
Just cannot afford right here, Kate, to go 3 and out. Not when you watched your counterpart score a touchdown. Cling to that lead and find a way to convert this 3rd down. It's a big one. And cut off some of the mojo from the other side.
3rd down, it's Mahomes. Caught. He's got Brown. He's touched down after a nice pickup there to get the first. The Chiefs signal for a timeout. That's going to be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. It's a new set of downs for them at the 32.
32-yard line.
Again, Mahomes to throw. Went right, and that's intercepted. Kicked off by Quinion Mitchell. Oh boy, they cleaned up the fumbling issues from the last drive, and now, it's an interception that turns the ball over.
Yeah, and 2 very different tones and tenors on these 2 sidelines. One coach is pleading, begging for some ball security. The other is simply saying, keep it up, boys. Keep taking that ball away. Job well done.
Hurts on 1st down. He puts some juice on a deep throw down the middle. And they don't connect there, so only 6 seconds remaining. It was Devontae Smith, the intended receiver. So it's 2nd down coming up. Jake Elliott out to put up 3 for the Eagles. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. Field goal unit out there on 2nd down as they try for 3 here before halftime. It's a deep shot for him from that left hash. This will not connect. Not enough leg and too far left as well. And this will remain a 4-point game.
He was hitting from that distance pregame. Heck, we were on the field watching it, and they were confident he could do so again. Just did not work out this time around.
Throwing here just before halftime. He's throwing deep to the left side. That one connects. And somehow they've reached the end zone with no time remaining in the half. the tight end that I don't think a lot of receivers could have pulled off and make it look as easy.
You know, a lot of times you're splitting hairs talking about the differences between tight ends and receivers at this level because a lot of those guys, they work the same route tree and they move with the football, well, just like their receiver teammates. And they can score some lengthy touchdowns too, just like he showed off.
This at the 6. And this drive will start inside the 25. Offense to the line. Trips left. Here comes 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun. They'll give it to him inside. He's able to drive that pile about a yard. That's Nolan Smith there for the stop.
That's the kind of yardage. It's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now, 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Quick throw completed by Mahomes. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got 1st down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's going to be hauled down after a gain of about 7. It's 2nd down.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
After that little 8-yard scoot, here comes 2nd and 2. They'll give this up the middle to Pacheco. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. 2nd and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. With a negative play, well, now comes a critical 3rd down.
And the Birds put their dime package out there. 3rd down coming up. They'll run it. Here's Pacheco. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. Give him 9 on that play, and it's enough for the 1st.
You love a huddle? Okay, you really do. You love a huddle full of guys like this who just know how to keep the drive moving forward. There's some trust there, and he's going to get the job done, and he's going to get another shot, I would guess, down the line.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. Running out of the gun with Pacheco. This run is going to push him inside the 40. Give him 7 there.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Nice run last play. Sets up 2nd and 2. Running up the middle, Pacheco. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down. He only finds a window for 2, but that's still enough for a 1st down.
Hey, Kate, you want to see a picture in the football dictionary of staying on schedule? That was it.
32-yard line.
He finds Brown right side. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. They gain 14 on the play. And the Chiefs are going to have a 1st down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
At the 18-yard line.
All right, set now, 1st and 10. Pacheco gets it from the gun. And they will score. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs grow the lead coming out of halftime. It's an Isaiah Pacheco touchdown. Rucker with the extra point. And the Chiefs push their lead to 18. Well, hold on a sec. We've got an Eagle hurting pretty good out there, and they're going to head out to look at him. Butker on now to kick this one away. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
The return. The Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Eagles getting ready. Here comes first and 10. Third quarter's going to start with a run by Barkley. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Offense to the line for second down. Hurts now from the gun. And it looks great flying through the air, Brock, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. Third down coming up.
Yikes, as that pass falls to the ground, Kate, you kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down. Shotgun snap for Hurts. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
It has been a tough slog for them to keep up at any point in this game. And failing to convert on that third down, yet another symptom of the overall illness of the day.
Now on fourth down, on comes Braden Mann to boot this away for the Birds. Only needed once last week in the win, and he matches that total here. And he's brought down before the return gets far.
First and 10 at their own 36-yard line.
All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out first and 10. Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. His quick throw knocked away, incomplete. Trying to force one through there. And we'll see what they do here on second down.
You know, it's one thing to tell a quarterback not to telegraph a pass. It's quite another to fundamentally do the right things. You got to use your eyes to move defenders in this league, especially on your primary target.
Second and 10 now. A throw left side, caught by Brown. Get some space around midfield. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs.
So many cool fundamentals on display right there, Kate. Put the ball in your hands, number one. Don't turn your eyes away from it before it gets to you. And when you've got that catch secured, snap that head forward and find that space upfield to turn a good play into a great play.
Forced out to his right. Hauled in by Worthy, right side. And they shove him out. Looks like he got about 6 before they did so. It's second down.
It's one thing to draw all these routes up when you're in the pocket. It's quite another when a play breaks down. Timing on routes change when you leave the pocket and scramble. What a great adjustment to still deliver a clean ball.
Throwing again, Mahomes. To the left and hauled in by Kelsey. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. This is the end of the third quarter. It's not quite over yet, but it'd take a pretty miraculous comeback. We've got a 3-score game as we get set to start the fourth quarter. Still on the move, coming to the line for first and 10. Another throw for Mahomes. On the move, headed right. And he let his man just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass. Tried connecting with Xavier Worthy there. And now they face second down.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit, Kate. You got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
back to the air. Mahomes. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down.
I know that you and I love, Kate, looking at plays and discussing them and all the different outlets and checkdowns, and usually there's a completion to be had, but not against this defense. Not on that one.
They fake the handoff. Now Mahomes. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
They'll go. It's Mahomes. Throw is caught by the back. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. Somehow they find 12 yards on 4th and 10. And that's enough to convert and brings up first down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
This one's caught. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs keep adding to that fourth-quarter lead. It's an Isaiah Pacheco touchdown. His third total score in this game. Extra point by Butker is up and good. And the Chiefs grow their lead yet again. Butker on now to kick this one away. Jackson now to return it. Jukes one defender. Finds some space. He's past the 30. And nearly to the 35-yard line before he goes out of bounds. Ball at the 33 for first down. Throwing here, Hurts. Escapes the pocket. A risky throw, and they're going to intercept it. Drew Tranquill with the pick. And the Chiefs get the football as he makes his third interception of this season.
Okay, I think the one thing you and I love about this NFL game is almost all of them are one-score games. So to see a blowout like this, it's taken a superhuman effort defensively, and they just added to it.
Yellow.
Throwing on first down, Mahomes. Going receiver screen here, it's Worthy. And he stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
Yellow.
From the 21. Bails out of the pocket quick. Kelsey's got it right side. And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop. They get 6 and a first down as well.
Don't you feel sometimes, Kate, up here in the booth when we get to see things develop? We're playing the same guessing game that defenses are on those kind of plays. Is he planning on keeping it or just waiting for a throw to develop and get open? That time the QB did a terrific job of finding that out. Defense all over that throw. You could just smell it. They just smelled that football coming their way, and that's as good as an incompletion. And they're going to be in a good spot. Second down coming up.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Now a handoff for Pacheco. And all he can get is a yard here, Brock. It's going to be third down.
The tackle made at the 12-yard line. A gain of a yard brings up 3rd and 7.
Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. He brings it in. And that's a Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs keep running away with this. Ooh, baby, Brock, this one has gotten well out of hand.
You think so? I think this is utter domination. Going to be a lot of questions to be answered. I'm going to guess this is a press conference the coach isn't looking forward to.
Butker on now to kick this one away. Jackson now to return it. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
The Eagles take over first and 10.
Philadelphia settled and ready. It's first and 10. Starting on the ground here with Barkley. And he'll take this ahead for 7. We've got 2nd and 3 now. Now a pause to attend to an injured player, and this is a worrying sight. It is Saquon Barkley who was hurt on the play. After that little 8-yard scooch, here comes 2nd and 2. They'll run it. This is A.J. Dillon. No luck there. Ran that one right into traffic and went nowhere as a result. It's going to be 3rd down.
You know, Kate, during draft season, I was talking to an NFL GM, and he said, you know what, in time, we're going to realize tackles for loss are just as big a deal as sacks. Sacks get so much of the popularity. Tackles for loss, when you knock that offense backwards, I promise you, in time, we'll be keeping a closer eye on plays like that one.
Oh, no, they get him yet again. Fred McDuffie in to pick it off. And the Chiefs get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season.
I'll hear a lot of defensive coordinators say you've got to earn the right to rush the passer by doing work on the early downs. You know what this is, Kate? They've earned the right to be aggressive defensively with the work they did through 3 quarters, and this defense is cutting it loose.
Wow, again they don't snap it before the play clock runs out. Can't get the play off in time, and I'm going to wager the call's going to come in much quicker, Brock, for this next snap. So they should be a little prompter in snapping this, you'd hope, Brock, after that delay of game. Completed over the middle. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks. That takes us to the 2-minute warning here in KC. Chiefs moments away from a 2-0 start.
First and 10 at the 17-yard line.
He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10.
Yellow.
They'll run it from the gun. And this one's going the wrong way. Nice win for that defense as they send him backwards.
On these 1st and 10 calls, defenses are always keyed in that a run might be coming their way. And as soon as the QB turned to give the ball, the entire defense came crashing in to bury them for a loss.
That's him on the quick hitter. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one.
Kid, I promise you, if you and I got to travel the country and watch young quarterbacks, even really good high school quarterbacks, out routes are the hardest to complete. Slants, goes, fades, all that stuff comes somewhat naturally, but really trusting yourself to throw that out route, that comes with time and experience.
Left side, gets it out quick, and it's caught. And he's going to be touched down at that spot, which means the effort makes it 1st and goal.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum to keep that defense on its heels.
First and goal at the 4-yard line.
They're going to pass it here. Chased out to his right. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down.
Kate, I gotta believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
Lining up to take a knee on 2nd down. They take a knee, and that's going to force that defense to burn a timeout if they want to save any clock here. So scoreless, a win for the Chiefs. And they're stacking momentum right away this season.